Welcome to the Sam Namo channel. This is sunset on the streets of one of Africa's most beautiful cities, Abuja. The streets of Abuja are paved with well-tarred roads, which is one of the city's piece of attraction to the eyes of a newcomer. This is a screen view of one of the streets in Asokoro, a highbrow area in the city. The streets are beautifully laced with flowers, trees, road signs, street lights, and one of the finest drainage systems in the world. However, the street lights had lost their fluorescence while the drainage systems had become death traps or a fast route to being perpetually confined to a wheelchair.
So that is what happens to so many people right here. You know, there are foreigners in this country who come and then they don't know. Maybe some of them come out to exercise in the morning and they find themselves in that ditch. I don't know whether it is there for a decoration. Let me see if I can navigate through it and not fall anymore. All right, so let's do that again. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible because this place is naturally supposed to be sealed. So I wouldn't actually expect that there will be a ditch on the roadside. This very ditch has sent so many people to the hospital, but it's not the only one. There are so many ditches like this that stretch in the length and breadth of most of the streets in Asokoro. Hello, sir. Bro, Safana. I hear you.
The spoilage and outright neglect of a road infrastructure like this depicts how shamelessly and irresponsibly disposed we are as a people to the culture of maintenance. Ours is a country where mediocrity and irresponsibility thrives with fantastically legitimate excuses to justify and rationalize them. This is a beautiful street without a doubt, but a street infiltrated with demon holes that are a highway to the grave at worst or a perpetual confinement to the wheelchair at best. Who is to blame? The leaders or the led? How have you as the led taken full responsibility of your immediate environment, public or personal commodity apportioned to you? Think about this. Let's get things right in this country. Let's get it right for once. Please, be you a leader, a follower, whoever you are.
Good, so that's it. That's good. Now, this is what a lot of people pass through on the streets of Abuja in Asokoro on a daily basis. I live on this street and I see a lot of these accidents on a daily basis. This very ditch has sent so many people to the hospital. They are supposed to be drainages actually, some of the finest drainages you can ever find in the world. But they have sort of turned to death traps now to those who are unaware of their existence. Of course, you don't expect a foreigner or even a Nigerian who is just new into Abuja to be conversant with it. But do we really need to wait for accidents like this to happen before we take heed? I don't think so. We need to get these things right. I don't know why we do not get things right in this country. Our maintenance culture is very, very, very poor. It has sort of become part of us by default, and this is wrong. This is not how the streets in Nairobi are. This is not how Accra is. This is how the streets in Johannesburg, are. And why should Abuja be like this? This is a national disgrace. It's not good. They are this way. They should be properly closed. And I don't know. I don't know what is happening. We don't have councillors in this area, or we don't have the Amak shaman anymore. What exactly is the problem? The right people should be put into the right office. Put square pegs in square holes. We need to have the right leaders to man different public offices, so that this kind of things do not happen, and so that the street lights too should come to life. The street lights are there to light the streets at night. They're not there for fashion. It's not a pole. All right, it's not a pole for the roadside. It's a pole that is supposed to bring on the light at night to lit the street. All right, so we're on the same street you saw earlier in the day. Now this street is supposed to be lit, but it's completely dark except for the lights, from the houses. And this was a ditch you had seen earlier during the day too. All right, so that's it. The same street. Can I get the? Yeah, it is set. So the question is, what are these poles meant for? What are the street lights meant for? I don't know why we celebrate mediocrity in this country. We sort of not just get anything right, and it's not fair. I'm not happy. This is the capital of Nigeria, for God's sake, and everything should be perfect. If we do not get it right in Abuja, there's no way we can get it right in other states. If we do not get things as ordinary as street lights, look at how dark the street is, except for the lights you can see from those houses. If we cannot get a thing ordinary as street lights, then how can we get the other things right? How can we be able to pay salaries? How can we be able to fix the roads? How can we be able to build schools? How can we be able to build hospitals? How can we be able to take care of our youths? How can we be able to pay pension? How can we be able to do the other bigger things? How can we be able to stand, amongst other nations and stand proud like we should be, when ordinary things like this are not fixed? Where are the councillors? I'm asking one more time. Can they fix things as ordinary as a slab over a ditch or over a gully? For instance, this is how the correct one is supposed to look, or one with a covering over it is supposed to look, and not like the other one that is completely open. And one of the bigger problems is that people actually come to remove these irons themselves. I don't know what they do with it, and that's another very, very big problem we need to deal with in this country. That people will just come and see an iron like this, a covering like this, and just remove it. We've got citizens who are suffering from mental poverty. All right, mental poverty, and something needs to be done about it.